Welcome back, girls. It is time for our topic lesson. So in topic yesterday, we were learning about the famous French designer Coco Chanel. So today we're going to think a little bit more about Coco Chanel, and we are going to make our own fashion item. So I hope you have your creative hats on today. We're going to make our own fashion item. So I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. But I thought we could remind ourselves about Coco Chanel and read some more interesting facts about her. So, Coco Chanel. It says here, Coco Chanel is thought of to be one of the most powerful women in the world of fashion. So, it says here, she was a singer at first. The only money she earned was from singing, where she managed to make lots of money. And she acquired the name Coco because we know her real name is Gabrielle. She got the name Coco from when she was singing, and she sang some popular songs, one of which was called Coco Rico. And so everyone called her Coco because she sang the song so nicely. So this one is very important, I think. She introduced pants or trousers for women. Coco Chanel outraged the fashion world when she wore trousers in Venice to make travelling by gondola easier. So a gondola is a sort of boat. So to get onto the boat wearing a dress or a skirt might be a bit tricky. So she thought it would be much easier if women could wear trousers. She decided that there was no comfortable way to ride a horse while wearing a long skirt. She was always a risk taker, which made her go to places for sure. Here she is. She launched the first designer perfume. Coco Chanel gave us the most famous perfume, Chanel No. 5. The perfume was launched in 1921 and had its place in history secured, where Marilyn Monroe, another famous woman, was asked what she wore to bed, and she answered, just a few drops of Chanel No. 5. It was called Chanel No. 5 as it was the 5th scent from her samples. So she'd made 4 other ones and this was the 5th one. She was pretty simple with the names of her products. Okay, so this says, she grew up in an orphanage. When Chanel was 12, her mother died of bronchitis. Her father sent her and her 2 brothers to work at a farm, and he left the 3 sisters to an orphanage. She is. So she stepped into the world of fashion by designing hats. Coco Chanel learned the art of sewing at the orphanage. She became a licensed milliner in 1910 and opened a boutique in Paris which was selling hats. Okay, some more pictures of her. Coco Chanel invented the women's suit. Chanel revolutionized women's fashion when she freed them from the dresses in which one can't move. The famous Chanel suit has a military-inspired jacket, pad pockets and buttons that look like jewellery. Some pictures of her. Okay. So a lot of Chanel's clothing and her jewellery has a lion in it, and this is because her zodiac sign was Leo, which was a lion. So you might want to find out what your zodiac sign is too. And Chanel's was a Leo, so she liked to make the lion present in many of her things. Another picture. Black was her favourite colour. That's interesting. Black was her favourite colour. She revealed a woman's radiance and was accentuated the essential. She believed that there's nothing more classy than a little black dress. And there you can see a black dress as well. Okay, right. So we've learned a little bit more and reminded ourselves about Coco Chanel. And I thought now we could look at some of her designs, because today in our topic, you are going to make your own fashion item. So you might want to make it something very simple, like Coco Chanel's some of her simple things. You might want to make it very extravagant and frilly and lacy. It's up to you. You might want to make a skirt. You might want to make trousers. Chanel is very famous for making trousers. You might want to make a handbag, a small handbag or a big handbag to fit lots of things in. You might want to make it with bright colours. You might want to make it with black, like Coco Chanel liked. You might want to make shoes. What style of shoes would you like to wear and would you like to design? Maybe even something else, some gloves or some socks or hairbands. You can dare to be different with your designs. So some of Chanel's designs. She was famous for her handbags. They called them the quilted handbag. And two-tone shoes, so they had two different colours. And the Breton top, so here. So it's like a sailor's uniform, the black and the white stripes. The little black dress that she was famous for. And pearls, pearl necklaces. And jackets as well. And trousers. So I leave that with you. So I thought I wanted to have a little look at what I have in my house that I can use. You can make it a flat design, so you can draw it on some paper, thinking really creatively about what you would want your fashion item to be. And it could be absolutely anything. You are the designer, just like Coco Chanel was the designer. You are going to be designers for the day and design your own thing. You might want to make it flat, or you might want to make it 3D, so something a bit fatter. And I thought I could use a water bottle and decorate this as if this was a real person. And I found some different things in my house. I have some wool that I could use. I thought maybe some bright colours of wool, or if I wanted to keep it simple, I could use white wool. I also found some brochures that were in my recycling with different colours. So I thought I could get some ideas for the colours in there and maybe cut some of the colours out and decorate it a little bit like a collage for my outfit, if that's what I wanted to do. I also found, very interestingly, I found some leaves and I found some petals as well in my garden that I thought I could pick some more up from the floor, from the ground, and decorate my outfit with that. Maybe it could be a floral bag or a floral some floral trousers. I'm not sure. And I found some bubble wrap as well that I could use to make it feel a little bit different. So there's lots of things, and this was all what I had in my house. So you can have a look around your house and see what you have too, and you can make your design. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I know that you all have superb imaginations and you're all very creative. So you can really use that now in this lesson, thinking about the fashion designer Coco Chanel. Or I should say that you are the fashion designers for today. So tomorrow in our call, when we're talking to each other, you can bring in your design and we can all have a look at it, and you can talk us through what you did, and we would all be very excited to see them. So I must let you get on with it now, because you've got a busy thing to get on with, and I can't wait to see them all and hear about them all tomorrow. I'll see you then, girls. Goodbye.